4 changes in the forwards for Chicago this week. The Georgian Zavinia starts at loose head, and USA Eagle Dylan Fawcett is at hooker. Herrick comes in at lock, which moves Flesh to 6, and Zimbabwe native Muchina makes his first start this season at number 8. In the backs is a different story, with Chicago only making 1 change as Mark O'Keefe returns to the midfield at 13. It's a star-studded backline with 5 capped internationals in this group. They're just trying to find some rhythm together early in the season. We talked earlier in the show about how huge it would be for head coach Sam Harris's team to knock off the defending champs at home. He goes with a 6-2 split, so heavy in the forwards, and he'll call on the rough and tumble Lucas Rumble to help them battle through to the end.
Let's talk about New England now. Starting laps presented by Alloy Therapeutics.
The defending champs make 3 changes in the forwards and add some northern firepower with Canadian internationals Cole Keith, Connor Keys, and Piers Von Dadelson slotting in the front, second, and third rows respectively. 2 new faces in the back line for New England, with Kelemeti making his first start for the Free Jacks at 9, and Morgan Pudarangi back in the starting lineup this afternoon at wing. Head coach Scott Matthey knows how important roster depth is after their title run last year. He has some real talent coming off the bench today, with a pair of USA Eagles ready to go, and Caleb Geiger up front, and the speedster Mitch Wilson on the outside.
First matchup of the season. Chicago will kick it off. Free Jacks, the defending champs, in the white kits here today. Fan wanted that one. Pretty cool souvenir, right? Gotta send it back. Can't keep it. It's not like baseball. Ball spilled. Potroz has the loose ball. And some room. Potroz in the clear. Dots it down for 5 for the Free Jacks.
Scripted. I mean, the ball literally just gets fumbled around on the ground. It's an errant throw picked up by Potroz, and then just no continuity in that defensive line or even a defensive effort. A missed tackle from Carney, missed tackle from Meeks. Potroz, just some footwork. I mean, he's a tremendous player. He's got some, like we said, he's the leading point scorer last season, but he is by no means the fastest nor the most agile.
Lunging forward toward the 5. Chicago with real momentum now. Trying to move it forward. A breakout. Flesh, some room. Trying to dot it down, getting close. McCarthy with about a meter to go. They'll work to the outside channel for Meek, but it's broken up. McDonald. The question was, is that illegal?
But Merrick that time just taking out some frustration on him. And you're right, though. Look at these collisions. Just big run that time from Flesh. Winning the collisions is Chicago. It's a close game. Emotions are high after what just happened moments ago. And Carlson slings that ball out. Meeks, that's a definite try that time. And that's why he's upset. That would have been Merrick. That would have been Merrick scoring that try. But that is totally unwarranted after that play.
And Luke Rogan, our referee here. Michael tried to restore order, and he's going to the sock for a yellow card.
That was totally unnecessary, though, from George Merrick that time from Chicago.
Scrum, key here, just inside the 10-meter. Comes to the outside for Potroz. Outside pass, beautifully done. New England, some room. Potroz gets it right back. Dancing toward the sideline, dives, and dots it down for a second of the match. It's another try for New England.
Put up that sideline to support this play, but this scrum looks like it's gone into a complete mess. But Karate does a great job of getting that ball out of the base, and then great cover tackle from the USA youngster Noah Brown on the sideline, but Potroz just stays on task. We talked earlier about Chicago doing some fancy work in that little 5-meter area, but how about this work from New England down that short side, and then Potroz just tiptoeing down that sideline.
Wiggling his toes, wiggling his fingers, so that's really good news. Just suffered a bit of head knock, but I did get some updates from the coaches. I talked to TK, and he said they achieved their goal in the first half. They wanted to hang on to the ball given that swirling wind.
Yeah, okay, that's come forward out of the hands. Yeah. Sorry, man, I can't hear that. What was that? It's cool.
Luke, the pass was forward.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, no try. It's a forward pass. It's come.
Where it gets so physical in the final meters, trying to dot it down for 5. New England, final moment, spinning forward. It's Ralph getting close. Quick restart. There's the arm up. Looks like they're in. Free Jacks have done it.
And they had 14 players in between the post and the mark where the lineout was. There was only one player, their open side wing, way out wide. You knew they were just going to try to keep this ball really tight, not only take time off the clock by going through phases, but just try to power their way in. And they do exactly that just here. Nice little sidestep in here on the inside seam. That's when he has the ball in his hands, and he's put in some punishing hits on the defensive side of the ball. So he's still out there for Chicago as well.
Chicago and Rumble trying to get through. They do. Jones able to dot it down late here.